Is this thing on? Hey friends, and welcome to another episode of The Jace Perspective. I'm your host, Terrible Ass Jace, and please keep in mind that we will agree to disagree. And with all that out of the way, let's get right into today's topic. Erica Mena is shown on video physically assaulting Safaree in front of their two young children. Full-blown assault. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the footage. So the question that I have is it acceptable for women to hit men? And the answer is fuck no. No, it's absolutely not acceptable for women to hit men in any capacity. Erica Mena needs to be locked up for this foolishness and overly aggressive behavior and attacks on Safaree, period. Okay? Where are the cops? Where's the FBI? All of the authoritative agencies that lock up men on a daily basis for beating and attacking women. Why they wasn't called? Why has no one called them? Okay? Now we have footage of men. We have past footage of men whooping their girlfriend's ass, girlfriends and wives, and they got in trouble. But Erica Mena gets to walk around free to harass and attack Safaree another day? Is that how this is going to work? Is this how this is going to keep working? Because that's not right in any manner. Okay, so now let's change roles. And we know that y'all hate to change roles. Okay, let's say that had been Safaree climbing her gate. Let's say that was Safaree banging on her door, breaking her, and I say her, Erica Mena, her belongings, and assaulting her, Erica Mena, in front of their kids. Safaree's ass would be in handcuffs. He would be ostracized, demonized, and put underneath the jail if he did this to Erica Mena. Now, another thing is Erica Mena is very toxic and she's embarrassing to herself. Ma'am, where's your decorum? Where is your self-love? First of all, I don't care how much I love a man. and how great the sex is, I am not going to utterly embarrass myself and act a fucking donkey because I'm mad or he got me in my emotions. It's called being a grown-up. It's called checking myself. It's called saying, you know what? As much as I may love this person and as much as this whole situation has gotten under my skin and pissed me off, there are other more mature ways to attack the situation. No pun intended. Okay? So stop acting like a donkey, Erica Mena, and act like you have some kind of piece of brain up there in that little rotted head of yours. Okay. But see, in society today, society is teaching women that they can hit and harass men and get away with it. So often we hear from the public, it doesn't matter what she did. It is not okay to hit a woman ever. Okay. But where are the posts and the pictures and the memes, etc., that say it doesn't matter what he did? It is never okay to hit a man. Where they at? Please tell me, where are those statements? I cannot, because they do not exist. Okay? The violence toward men needs to stop. And there's plenty of it. Okay. The same exact way that violence toward women needs to stop. One is not different than the other. One is not worse than the other, no matter how much society tries to paint it that way. Because they will try to sit there and paint abuse against a woman is way worse than it is against a man. That's bullshit. Abuse is abuse. Assault is assault. A punch to the face is a punch to the face. Okay, a heavy object picked up and knocked upside the back of your head in front of your two young children is a heavy object being picked up and you being knocked upside the back of your head in front of your two young children. There is no difference. I don't care if it's the man doing it or the woman doing it. Okay, I am the mother of two children, a daughter and a son. All right, so I have taught my daughter to protect herself and not to take any kind of abuse or any kind of assault from a man. And you do whatever it takes by any means necessary to protect yourself from hurt. In the same exact way that I have instilled that in my daughter, I am teaching my son the exact same thing. I'm teaching my son to defend himself against women when he gets out here in the dating world, against women who decide they want to try to hurt him. I sure have. Okay. So if he happens to come across that type of woman, and guess what? Mom and dad, we are going to do our best to make sure that he does not fuck with women like the Erica Menas of the world or these other women out here that like to get a little handsy. Punch on people, punch men in their face and hit them and taunt them and all of this toxic emotional baggage bullshit. We're not doing that. We're not. Okay. But just in case, we have taught him how to defend himself again against women who try to hurt him because they feel they can, period. Take that statement however you may like. Because guess what? Mama got bail money saved up for baby boy for situations just like this when it comes to my son. Because we ain't doing that. Trust me. And a lot of women, y'all too damn handsy for my liking. When it comes to men and getting physical with them, y'all, it don't make y'all panties don't get no wetter than to sit there and fuck with a man in a negative, toxic, bad way, taunting him, hitting him, assaulting him, all under the guise of, oh, I'm a woman, he not gonna hit me back. Okay. My thing is this: how about everybody keep their hands to their damn self? But see, all men are not nice like the Safarees of the world. And these other men who just say, I will not hit a woman. Some men will knock you upside your fucking head if you touch them. And only if you touch them. So y'all keep playing. You're going to get a black eye or two fucking with the right one. Okay? Now, the double standard bullshit don't just happen with physical abuse on a man at the hands of a woman. It's also other types of assault on men at the hands of women as well. And for my example, I'm going to use Rick Ross and Cardi B. Now, back in 2013, if you guys all remember, Rick Ross was featured on a song by Rocco called UOENO. U.O.E.N.O. You only know. Rick Ross had a verse in the song, and he spoke briefly about slipping Molly into a girl's drink, and she ain't even know it. Okay. Now, Rick Ross was under extreme fire for his words that he rapped. Now, he didn't actually drug a young lady, put Molly in her champagne and do things. So he didn't do that. He just rapped it. It was a lyrical choice that unfortunately had huge backlash and drama. Now, the world wanted Rick Ross's head on a silver platter. They was like, this is Rick Ross's head and we want it here. You would like it on a platter, please. Quickly. Thank you. Tell me I'm lying. Show me where the lie is. All right. So he was this evil, despicable rapper guy that talked about Molly. Oh my God, he rapped. Okay. The lyrics did not sound good. I get it, but he didn't do it. He just rapped it. Right. He even issued an official apology where he said, my choice of words was not only offensive, it does not reflect my true heart. So kudos to you, Rick Ross, for fixing the problem. Okay. Sometime, stay with me, sometime after that very incident, an old video of Cardi B resurfaced where she spoke of how she would drug and rob men who wanted to have sex with her when she was stripping. And at first, people laughed at that video. They laughed and had a ball. Ooh wee, Cardi B drugged some men and robbed them. Ooh, ha 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 ha. Funny. Ooh. Men drugged and robbed and possibly hurt. Ooh, that is hilarious, right? Y'all was laughing at the men who she victimized. Now, she actually did the drugging and the robbing. She didn't just rap about it. It wasn't just lyrical content that caused some drama. It was something she literally did. Now, for a while, of course, it was no big thing until it was a big thing. And then in 2019, she did issue an apology stating that she had reason to drug and rob the men while she was stripping, which is fine and well. Okay, we all make mistakes as human beings, and to err is human. But what my point is that it's funny that for the most part, when men are being victimized by actual actions that took place by the hands of a woman, but yet a simple lyric that was only spoken and never acted upon was the end of the world because it was said by a man. Do you see the difference? When a woman did some horrendous, crazy mess to men, it was funny. It was, I'm at a Kevin Hart comedy show and I'm splitting my sides. Cat Williams done got up on the stage and shut this whole shit down type funny. But when a man does it, it is World War III. All up and through here. So now I see why men are sick and tired. Because these double standards are fucked up. And I would be sick and tired too if I was a man. Dirty business. And just like that, I'm out. I'm so glad you guys joined me for tonight's episode. And I look very forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for rocking with me. And I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.